Hi friends, welcome to Java Express channel. Today we are going to discuss an important topic, Jenkins. So in every project basically we are using the Jenkins, right? So today we'll see exactly what Jenkins is doing. Without Jenkins, what are the problems we are facing? We will see in this section. Once you know at the basic, then we'll create some simple job in the Jenkins. Once you are good at creating a jobs, then we can do a real implementation will start. Okay, so quickly I'm starting. Okay, problems without Jenkins. Okay, even I am as a developer. So if you are building a project, you are working in IT company, they assign some project to you, right? Every day if you are a developer, you will write a source code, right? When you are doing a source code, we have two things again, svn and a GitHub repository. Like it's a shared repository. That means if you are done your coding, simply you will commit the code to git repository, right? So if you want to write the code, first step what we are doing, cloning the project. So these are the developer and operation teams. We have a two teams, one for developer, one for operational. Okay, exactly what developer will do. So developer life is easy. Okay, just he will write the code, he will commit the code, whether in the local the build is working or not. This is our role. Everyone knows about this one. This is like a developer role. The main headache about the operational team. Okay, so developer also, like they will face issues. Okay, I will tell. First, will the clone the project successfully? This is the first step. Then code commit to the git repository. That means we have a shared repository, it's a distributed based. Okay, you can commit, all developers will commit code to the git repository. Okay, and he will check in the local whether the build is working or not. Okay, what all the things required for it? As a developer, I need a project, so git is required. And if he want to build his success or not, he need a local build. Either he can use the maven or the gradle. So these is the developer responsibilities. Okay, now operational team. When I come to the operational team, so what these guys is a build management process. What are the responsibilities they need to take care means, they also need to perform same action. What they need to clone the project. So they already committed, right? So latest code will be available at the operation team, so they will inform developer, okay, my code is ready in the git. Now these actions what they will do, they will compile the code and they will testing. While they need to compile, while compiling, suppose if any issues are happen in this stage. Okay, that means any dependencies, anything is issue is happen at the operation, what they will do, again it will go to the developer. Okay, action, again what these guys will do, again he will do the changes, and again they will send to again to the operational team. Then again same actions will be performed. First, clone from the git repository, and they will do the compilation. Okay, now the testing phase. Some test cases or something is failed, again what they will do, again they will send to the developer, right? Now what these guys do, these three actions they will do, and again same process will be a start. If you say again operation, again cloning the project, compilation, testing, code analysis. If any warnings, errors, any bugs, if any unused statements, if used, by using a sonar cube you can do this code analysis. And finally, if everything is good, then we'll go for the deployment. Okay, if you don't use the Jenkins, these are all the steps. So here what we are doing is, operational team what they are doing, all tasks are repetitive, right? That means every time if any new change is committed. Okay, as a developer, like lot of developers will be there, right? Suppose 5 to 6 developers assume. So one module will be developed one guy, there is a no dependency. Suppose module wise if they work, so all code should be again integrate will be happen at the repository, right? They all committed the code to the shared repository. Okay, the final code will be there at the operational team, then they will do these actions repetitively. It's like a run book, so they need to okay, these all the actions are common every time. It's like a big headache. Okay, without using the Jenkins, this is the time. So these are all the problems. So developer also what, okay, build is failed, again writing, again committing, again build is failed. So everything manual steps we need to take care as a developer and operational team. Okay, now we'll come to the picture. Now why the Jenkins came to the picture. Okay, now what is a Jenkins? Everyone knows it is a CI/CD, continuous integration and continuous delivery. Okay, first point is Jenkins is a open source automation server. Why exactly means whatever we are doing, your actions as a developer and operational role, the whole process we can make automation, we can do automation server. That's why Jenkins is a open source automation servers. Those actions every time it will be a fix. So what they will do, they will create one script file. That script file they will run in a build pipeline. In the Jenkins we can create a job, you can write your shell script. These every time whenever develop something code to repository, it will be start your build. In this way they can start Jenkins, they can use. Okay, I will come to the picture of continuous integration. Okay, and Jenkins is a web-based application. It's like a Java. It is completely developed in the Java. Okay, so you can directly download a war file from the Jenkins website. You can deploy to the Tomcat server. It will be run. That is for the local purpose. As part of the production environment, it won't work. Why? Because you need a virtual machine. Inside the virtual machine you need to handle all the requests, right? The pipeline should be a specific. Okay, next. And Jenkins script uses a Groovy in the backend. Even while you are writing a pipeline, you need to use a Groovy language, Groovy script. Basically, Groovy script internally to install some plugins. Okay, so without Jenkins, what are the softwares you are installing in your local system? Same, they will give in the form of plugins. Those plugins are developed in the form of Groovy script. Okay, next. Jenkins is used to integrate all DevOps stages with the help of plugins. Exactly means, so what are the operational team is doing, everything we can make it as a one build pipeline. So no need any other guy to maintain these actions. Building, testing, reporting, everything we can do through the pipeline only. Okay, now it is a continuous delivery. Before discussing about continuous delivery, I will discuss about continuous integration. Okay, please read this point once. Continuous integration is a development practice where developers integrate code into a shared repository frequently. If you see frequently, we'll stop here. What they are doing, it's a development practice. Who are doing the coding, all developers, they will integrate code into a shared repository. If three developers are working, one guy committed some code, one more guy is committed something, all code will be integrated and it will be available in the Git repository. Here shared repository means this repository is the same for every developer and every operation team who are all in the project. For everyone it is a common, preferably several times a day. That means I can commit at suppose 10 o'clock, one more guy commit at the 11 o'clock, one more guy commit at evening 5 o'clock. Whenever I commit, I need to run my job. That means initially immediately it will start a job. That means you can give a time also. Okay, after every build trigger process, every 5 minutes my job should be a run. That means code will be there, it will clone the project and it will run. It build process will be a start, building, testing, deployment and notification, these all actions. Okay, each integration can be verified by a automated build and automated test. Everything should be automated, you no need to touch anything. There are two ways you can develop, by using the GUI and by using a Groovy script. Two things we can develop, basically depend on the project. So in our project sometimes they will use one Jenkins file create in the project directory. These Jenkins files they will be run on the job, so you no need to write in the GUI. Few people they will write everything in the GUI. We will see both how it will be a work. Okay, this is called the Jenkins. So For in order to build a pipeline, what all the things will be there? Okay, one, you need to clone the project. Now you know how to clone by using git clone, and you need to build. For this one we are using the maven or gradle. And unit testing, that means where the developer need to take care about this unit testing and acceptance testing. Once all testing is done, we need to give a report. Testing team need to give a report. Those everything will be automation again. Okay, and they need to the packaging, either var either jar. Once you got, you can deploy to a Tomcat server as a Nexus or anything, whatever we had deployment strategies we have, you can deploy. What we'll do for ours in these sessions, we'll deploy in a Tomcat server one website also. Okay, first if you good at infrastructure, how Jenkins is there, what are the UI is there, once you are good, then we can start to build the jobs. Then okay, my job is triggered. Okay, maybe the job is a failed or success, so you can create a notification. Basically in the IT, they will give the whole team who are the committed the code. If any job is failed, immediately it will trigger email to you. Okay, the particular job is failed, so he can directly go and check. If you don't enable the notification, it's a time taking, we don't know, right? Someone need to go. Everything should be automated. So this is the way of the building a pipeline. Now, what are the softwares required in order to these actions? One, first we need a virtual machine. So either you can do install this job in Ubuntu, maybe you can install a virtual box in your Windows or the Linux or either Mac. You need to install a Ubuntu ISO image. You can build a virtual machine. Either you can take from the Amazon, it's a free tier, right? You can create one EC2 instance, then we can do. So now we will take the EC2 instance. Okay, there we can develop. It's a very easy, instead of doing again virtual machine these things, right? And so I said Jenkins is a web-based application, is developed in the Java. So you need a Java software. And if you want to fetch your Git repository, you need a Git software. If you want to build a Maven, then we'll come to the picture Jenkins, how to install a Jenkins software. For the code analysis, we need to use the Sonar Cube. And for the Apache server, in order to deploy any application, we need a Apache server. And if anything your application is interacting in the backend, we need a Oracle database. Then it's a deployment, is the main deployment, let it be. Now these all the softwares are required. Okay, whatever now I am highlighting in the green color, these softwares we will install. These whole steps we can automate by using the Jenkins job. Okay, we will see in the next section how to create an EC2 instance and how to install these softwares in AWS EC2 instance. We will see in the next tutorial. Okay, if you like this video, please subscribe our channel and click on bell icon to get more updates. Thank you guys.